to another edition of Can I Get Out of My Own Head? I'm just kidding. It's another edition of Can I Break Par, Par 3 edition. Par 3 edition, attempt number 4. Technically, I believe for me it's actually attempt number 6. I've had 2 rounds, or whatever you want to call them, attempts without the camera for various reasons. The last one was in the debacle of a really crazy storm. We were getting 40-mile-an-hour plus winds and literally getting blown over. The camera would not have survived that torrential storm, so I didn't have it with me. Real story was I actually forgot it. I literally forgot it, but it turned out it was a good deal because I would have been destroyed in the wind. Anyway, those 2 attempts off camera, I honestly didn't break par. So this is attempt number 4 for everyone to see. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure you do so. Do me a favor, hit that like button as well. It truly does help the algorithm. The more I can get these videos out, the better it helps me, hopefully, getting to become a scratch golfer. It gives me more time. Algorithm builds the subscriber list and gets out there to help this channel and hopefully help all of you guys watching as well. So, without further ado, let's get right to the course. You know the routine by now. Let's see. Debating whether I'd practice another flyer lie or not, but I'm just gonna hit from here. That's gotta go. Here comes the feels. Well, it warmed up fast, unfortunately. That was, I would say, that was average contact, but I was aiming a little further right to try and land it on the right side of the pin for a decent putt. And I just came up a little bit short. Again, these feel shots. I am going to chip this because it is so wet out here that I don't trust the speed yet with my putter. Close. So, we're gonna take our time today, I guess. Oh, literally, had I left 2 minutes earlier, I would have gotten ahead of them, and there's absolutely nobody else out here today. I mean, it's just empty. Okay, after about 10 minutes of practice putting, because I was waiting on the group ahead of me, I am on hole number 2. It's almost the exact same shot as number 1 today. Let's see if we can do better. Hard to tell. I think it's pretty close. We got to make a putt. All right, about 9 feet over the pin. It appears to be a pretty straightforward putt, but we know how that goes. We're going to try and roll this one into the center of the cup and move on to 3. 1 under. I should have a better idea of speed since I was practice putting on the first hole. Focus on that right here. Okay. Whew. There was a split second there where I thought I was actually trying to go left. And I was going to be beyond baffled. That would make me worried. That would make me say maybe I should start playing with my glasses because my vision isn't great anyway. All right, 1 under. Let's go to 3. All right, they got the markers all the way up, but I'm not going to play up there. That's not as much fun. So I got 162 from here, the back box on the par 3 course. Same kind of deal. I'm just going to try and just flight down what I've been working on with the P-wedge. Let's get after it. No, no, no.
That was like a 30-yard hook. Whoa, where did that come from? All right, let's do a little travel to ball commentary. What was that? I don't even know what that was. Listen, I was going to the pin. It's on the left side of the green, but I hooked that pitching wedge probably 30 yards left, and I think it's long too, which that's weird because I swung easy at that for sure. If you're staring at my scar on my face, I had a little oopsie, but we're all good now, so it's healing. I got the right people taking care of me, aka my wife, so we're good. This is gonna be a hell of an up and down. We gotta make this up and down, because what? I don't even know what happened. I don't know. Let's go get up and down. All right, you're gonna see I wasn't joking. I'm gonna leave my putter here. Make my trek, my hike up this hill. Holy moly. This is crazy. This might be some kind of record for me as far as, I've hit hooks, trust me, I've hit plenty of hooks. Big ones. Anyone who's played with me knows I'm capable, but with a pitching wedge, wow. This ball is not sitting well either. Green running away from me. As I say on this hole every time, it's my nemesis. You don't want to miss left. And I tend to miss left. All right, here we go. Focus in. Sit, sit, sit. Oh my God, not that much. Oh, I thought I hit that perfect. What? What? Right where the mower dumped all his stuff. That's why it sat so hard. Oh my goodness. I'm tempted to chip, but I'm gonna putt. Oh my goodness. It's frustrating. Come on now. Do a little housekeeping here. Listen, I've worked ground screws before. You don't have to dump it everywhere. Oh, it's just absolutely destroyed it. That ball should have broke a little bit to my right, and I just smashed it through the break.
All right, what's going on? Unfortunately, my wireless mic died, and I didn't even realize it till the next hole. I apologize for the audio from here on out. It's going to be what it is with the built-in microphone on the video camera. But as you can see, I missed my par putt after what I thought was a pretty good chip. Anyway, roll that sucker in. Actually was a little nervous over that putt because I definitely don't want any fives on the scorecard. But now I have given a shot back to par, and we're sitting at even through 3. All right, hole number 4, even par. I've got another about 80-yard shot here with my 60-degree wedge, and the feels were reals today. I was struggling to try and find the distance. So on this shot, I fly it over the pin and absolutely just shut down the face and went almost off the green. It actually just held on. So about 10 yards too long on that shot, and I actually decided to chip it from there. I was right up against the collar of the deeper rough. Tried chipping in, honestly. Got pretty close. But then things start to change here. I've got about a 3.5, 4 foot putt for par. Should be pretty straightforward until I step up and realize there's a lot more break in this putt. So I check myself again and then go ahead and aim just on the right edge of the cup, and, well, it didn't break. And I just bogeyed 2 holes in a row. So now I'm 1 over par, and just for good measure, I want to go ahead and line this putt up again to make sure I didn't push it. Sure enough, I did not. Bad read from 3.5 feet. ugly. All right, this is when I actually realize that the microphone is not working. So, again, I'm going to have to do some voiceover here. I apologize. Anyway, I screw around with that for a minute and then get set up for hole number 5. Again, I'm going to go pin seeking here. So I got 135 pins on the right. I've got gap wedge, 50 degree, and I'm just trying to literally take that right over the pin, just beyond the pin, and give myself what I believe, if I remember this green correctly, a pretty easy putt. It should be pretty straight from there. Contact was not great, but I ended up about 15, 17 feet just right of the pin for another birdie putt, try and get back on track.
I apologize for the audio. I'm not sure how it died. It should be charging in that case, but maybe the case itself is dead. I don't know. Speaking of...
All right, as you can see, party foul on my part. I just didn't check the charge on my wireless mics, and they died, and I thought I could make it work without them. It's kind of hit or miss the rest of this video, but you can hear me talking, and I'm going to do voiceover when needed. Anyway, this is for a birdie putt on hole number 6 to get me back to even par. I got about 17 feet. Let's see if I can roll this one in.
All right, I didn't even shoot the yardage. Again, I'm not playing from the other tee box. It just continues to be over there and hit over the water. I got a 56. Kind of understand the distance here at this point.
So as I was trying to explain there, but the mic wasn't picking me up, I didn't want to film from behind because the sun was just not going to work. But I hit that shot, kind of flighted down the way I wanted, and somehow hit the green and spun it back off the green again. Getting weird.
You're going to see when I get up there. Thanks, Pro V1s. All right, hopefully you can hear me with the jangling clubs. I just shot that yardage at 105. It looked further away than that, but anyway. Hitting a 56. I mean, I took some off of it, but that should have been over the pin. Right on line, and then spun it back. But it landed short of the pin. It wasn't like it spun behind the pin all the way off. So you're going to see when I get up here, but that ball didn't go anywhere. That was interesting. I mean, it wasn't like flush, but it wasn't hit that bad. All right, there you can see my pitch mark. There's the pin. There's the ball. So I landed about 5 feet short. Spun back.
All right, this is important. You see me fixing my pitch mark here. Usually I'm pretty good at fixing these things, but this gets interesting. So I got this putt for birdie up the hill pretty straight. Watch the ball. Right about halfway there, it kicked to the right. And I'm pretty sure it was my pitch mark it hit. Another par. So now I've got 3 holes to make 2 birdies if I'm going to shoot under par. Making it difficult on myself once again. get you with the theatrical music. Yeah, I missed that one as well. I just couldn't keep the ball on track. It was bumping all over the place. I actually made a really good stroke on that one and came up with another par. So now it's going to be real tough. All right, so here's the situation. I need 2 birdies on last two holes to shoot under par. And this was utter chokesville. Chunked my 60 degree. We're not talking about it. I honestly, I don't know. I didn't feel nervous over the shot or anything. I don't know what I did there. It just was a bad swing and ended up 10 yards short of the green. Flew this chip way past where I wanted to land it and had a great little comebacker for a par. Honestly, thought I had a pretty decent putt. It was just really slow down the hill into the green, and this green I think just got watered, honestly. So it is what it is. And there you go. We're 2 over par now.
All right. Yeah, wireless mic died again. 138, 2 over, going to 9. Drama has subsided. So I'll be back for another one. But thanks for sticking around if you have up to this point. That was a birdie last hole, right? Smidge thin, and guess what? It's spun off the front again. Well, 2 over. Found a way to squeeze my butt cheeks a little too tight and made some really careless errors. Bottom line is I just don't trust my swing still. It's definitely, the progression's there. I mean, I know it. I can see it. I've even had people tell me they can see it, other than myself. Which, by the way, thank you to those people that are supporting this. It's certainly getting there. I mean, it's showing on the camera, it's showing in the result of the ball flight, but I just don't trust it when it comes to a little bit of pressure. It's funny how everybody's so curious what I'm doing. I got a camera. But when it comes to pressure, that's obviously golf. That's where it shows up, and that's where I'm making those mistakes. I mean, that 60 degree on 8 was some weak sauce. I hit it fat, short of the green, rolled down the hill a little bit. Didn't matter, I didn't hit it well. So that's what we got to work on upstairs more than anything. But we're gonna come back, do it again. I think I can get it next time. Those greens were extremely bumpy, and I had some putts that rolled online, so I'm happy about that. I'm really happy that I was rolling putts where I wanted to. They just happened to just bump off. I think on 6, I think I literally knocked my ball offline with my own pitch mark. I just didn't tap it down well enough, I guess, but it literally bounced off that thing and went straight right. So it is what it is. Catch everyone on the next one. Thanks. Later.